Guys.com presents Paradise, Louisiana. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and welcome back with Superior Bait and Tackle here on Sigan Lane. Finally made another trip. I got to be in a boat. I didn't catch a whole lot of fish, but one thing I did do, I finally got some good video, got some good information on how to fish those rigs in Lake Bourne, how to use the drop shot. I'm sure a lot of y'all know how to use it. Got a unique weight that he got from the Amazon. I was fishing with the Lambert brothers, Hal, Ken, and Douglas. I went to school with them. I've also, in the last few years, I've been very, very close to Ken, and it's unbelievable how he watches the internet and how he knows where to go fish, Pontchartrain Base, and when, whether the weather's going to be like. He's amazing. He's just as good as any of those captains I've ever fished with. And I got a bunch of them down there. All the captains of Island Marina, and I got Mike Gallo and Dudley Vanderboer, and I just keep on naming them. And just these legends down there, usually catch fish when nobody else does. And it happened the other day. We were to Sahara Dust, so when we come back, you're going to see us fishing in Lake Bourne. I got a little news about tournaments coming up, and got a pretty good fishing report. Stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana from Superior Bait and Tackle.
Why choose Barbecue Guys? Because this is Barbecue Guys. Not only do we have the largest online selection of grills and outdoor furniture, top-notch customer service, affordable financing, and 3D design services to help you tie it all together, but we also know what it is you love most about outdoor living. Time spent with family and friends. Combined with our expert advice, you'll have everything you need to design your dream outdoor life. Stop by our showroom today.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
Summer is here. Do you have your star ticket? The tags are out, the fish are biting, and the CCA Star Tournament is underway. With over $500,000 in prizes, there's a category for everyone. And plenty of time to still get your ticket. Sign up today at ccastar.com.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
Tell me, Mr. Ken Lambert, and we got 3 of the brothers here, the Lambert brothers here today. Ken, tell me, you're in Lakeborn, you've been fishing rigs, you've been doing this for 2 or 3 weeks, and tell me what we're doing, what the rigging is.
You just got to go to these rigs, you got to be patient. Most of these rigs have shell pads off in the distance where they set up to build the rigs, and that's what you're trying to find. This rig is just kind of a variation of a drop shot. I put this Lindy snagless weight, and what happens is that little tit gets on the bottom and you can just feel it, and it just crawls along, and if it gets in any trash, it's easy to just bounce it out. And then I keep the hook 18 inches or 20 inches above the weight, so your bait, you keep a tight line, keep your rod tip up, keep a tight line, you keep your weight on the bottom, and then your bait is in the strike zone, and you hook it and drag in the bottom, getting hung up. So that's our technique for drop shotting. And it seems to work pretty well.
Look at it. The duck's way out there. Squealers. You've been having a lot of these rigs almost to yourself, right?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, always have more people out on them.
What made you come out here? You know, everybody catching redfish, everybody catching flounder, and even bass. What made you come out here? The history of this? You've been fishing all these years? What? But besides weather, you know, and the wind and all that, what makes you decide to come out here? We're catching redfish and everything else all over in Lakeborn, Lake County. What made you decide to come out here and try it?
Well, from what I understand, this is the time of the year where the trout are out in the saltier water. They need a high salinity factor to spawn. Every fish we're catching is just jammed full of a row of eggs. So they spawn out here. They need the high salinity so the eggs can float and hatch. They can't be up in Lake Pontchartrain. To start with, it's really, really muddy from the Pearl River. But the salinity factor is really down, and if they spawn in a low salinity factor water, the eggs sink to the bottom and they don't hatch. So they're out here now, and then they're gonna spawn, and then they'll move back up into the bridges eventually in a few more weeks maybe, and then the fry they make their way to the marsh.
One of the better guys
in the marsh, and then they come out.
Pontchartrain Basin.
That's why I'm out here. I use a kale hook, because then you can hook him under the horn and slide him, and he gets a lot more action on that kale hook, and that's a hook set every time.
Look at the mascot. There you go. On a pilot. Pelican on a pilot. Good, another good shot. That's some thumpers. You didn't know it? Which way you bring him?
No.
Duggars ain't catching nothing but them thumpers. Go ahead, Doug.
4, huh? Come here, Gary. Watch out.
Oh, good. Right here, front. My feet. Get the camera wet. Hey, oh, look at him. He bled. There we go. Y'all catch it. Look here, we got triple almost. Let's see. Gotta keep her here. Another keeper. A triple. Got off. What you got, Ken? That'll cook. Ah, when's the prime time?
10 o'clock, 10:15.
10:15.
Fish jumped out of the boat.
What time is it right now? You got something. Yeah, I got the touch. Yeah, another double. Hold him up, Ken. Before you take him off. There you go, brothers. There you go. Keep her. Look at that.
Drop shot with a shrimp creel.
Chad, be proud of you. Everybody else using live shrimp. There you go. Bring him up. Hold him toward the camera. Put him in my face. Get me all wet. There you go. Good boy. See what I got. Then he's taking my shrimp on a slip cord.
A little trout.
Hey! Look here. Slip.
Black cloud.
This is a slip cord. Now look,
Nice trout.
my buddy. I'm putting Ken in the same category with Dudley and all the captains over there at Olive Marina and Chaz and Mike Gallo. When he gets on that fish, he studies it. Now, the other boat catching a few of them on a slip cord. They're using a drop shot, live shrimp. Ken using, guess what? Matrix shad, Creole shrimp. Fishing a drop shot. Pretty good hook. It's overcast. I don't know if it's Sierra dust, whatever. I've seen a few clouds coming in. It's got just a little breeze. It's nice. They run the flies off a while ago. This is fun. Get to put the camera down, fish on, look back at the boat. Show me that matrix shad again.
Well, I can't make him stop jumping.
I said, show me that matrix shad again. Bring it in. Live shrimp. This is the secret. This man gonna catch him on a matrix shad. Do what you want. Bad water. There you go. Thank you, buddy. There you go, Doug. There's water all over my camera. That's good. Good fish. Good fish. That's better fish. Better fish.
Fish on, Harold. Harold.
Better cover. Watch my line. Go.
Little red
That's
fish.
a red fish. First time.
Blue tail. Watch the rod, Douglas. Ken, give me pliers.
That's something. That's something, yeah. Look at that. That's a keeper, too. That's a 13-inch fish. I want to see Ken on camera, Doug. I'm through with you.
You're a bit small.
They're small, but they keep us.
Why choose barbecue guys? Because this is Barbecue Guys. Not only do we have the largest online selection of grills and outdoor furniture, top-notch customer service, affordable financing, and 3D design services to help you tie it all together, but we also know what it is you love most about outdoor living. Time spent with family and friends. Combined with our expert advice, you'll have everything you need to design your dream outdoor life. Stop by our showroom today.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Man, I just hope you enjoyed that segment with Ken Lambert and his brothers and myself. You notice you didn't see me catching a lot of fish, but I caught some on a slip cork, and I had some boats around us that were catching them on a slip cork. Right now, in this fishing report, and we start out with saltwater, these guys are Shoreline Division, Island Marina. A lot of those people over there, and I'm talking about Dudley and Gallo and all the captains there, Bob Woods, and them been catching fish. And a lot of people going out there because the redfish are constant. But if you want to find them trout, you can find them. Now, you notice just that we had a lot of throwbacks. The week before that, they had nothing but thumpers. Same thing with Bob Woods told me the same thing. So I talked to David and Miss Angie at Island Marina and get the report. I seen a lot of cars at Mike Gallo's camp in his lodge. So everybody's catching fish. So it's time to get out there as far as that area, the Pontchartrain Basin. When it gets right, it's about to get real right. There's a lot of shrimp in there. Those fish had a lot of roe, but they had a lot of shrimp. They're eating them. Out there in Lake Bourne, you could see those shrimp jumping every now and then. Everywhere we went, there was a lot of birds, seagulls, and pelicans. So just be visiting, read your Sportsman magazine and the Morning African and keep it up with it. They'll keep up with you and give you the latest. I'm going to tell you what, that's the whole secret. Now, Shoreline Division right now, I got Kenneth Hayes and Mike Houston. They caught fish in Leeville. They were fishing live shrimp, and they're using Carolina rig. That's another rig that they use. A lot of people are using. They use a Carolina rig. A lot of them use Carolina rig with croaker, but they're using live shrimp right now. The shrimp are everywhere in the coast. You know, and I'm going to share some other things with you. Some of them other than I'm still getting reports from Cocodrick. When the wind was back, you hear this. This comes from that Sierra dust. I didn't know where it come from. You know, I thought everybody got sinus. But that day it was overcast. It was beautiful. But all of a sudden, when I started getting home and trying to go to bed, and that sinuses started running, and we listened to the news, that Sahara dust, it was bad. It just looked like it was hazy and overcast. So, and I thought it was a break from the sun and the holiday. The water temperatures are picking up, and I'm talking about Grand Isle. They had good days and bad days. I didn't get a report from Tommy Vidrine. That means things must have slowed down. Tommy Vidrine and them are fishing live pokies, live shrimp. They freelining them in the rocks, and they catching a lot of fish. Now, I'm going to go to freshwater, and I'm trying to make this real quick. In Amelia, my friend John Bernard and Charles Beasley, they back at it again. They putting in Amelia, they running north, fishing dead end canals. Look at this, beautiful catch. It got to be, I counted real fast, it got to be over 80. Beautiful brim. They caught them with worms under a cork. Pete Comerdale sent me a picture from Pier 90. You know where that's at? It's on Highway 90, in between Booty and headed toward Sinet and all them. He's fishing them. He got bass and bluegill both. He didn't tell me what bait. My good friend, Louisiana hunter, Mr. Petulant, him and his grandson, he made a trip to Georgia just to get away. He always goes down there. He wanted to go catch brook trout and rainbows and stuff. It wasn't a big catch. That just goes to show you how lucky we are. Man drives all the way to Georgia, and he fishes Pontchartrain Basin, Bienvenue. He fishes everything. Great fisherman, great outdoorsman, and you see right here what he caught. Also, looking, I don't know exactly where she was at, Pauline Joseph Hens. She's very proud of this catch. Paulette, whenever you catch these fish like that, email them. You send a little bit of both, but give me a little bit more information. Beautiful picture, beautiful catch. Thank you for sending them anyway. So, now, let me go back, talk about Toledo Bend. I told you last week about all the lakes. I didn't get an immediate report this week, but, you know, Lake St. John, Lake Concordia, False River still. My brothers and them are fishing False River. They're catching catfish, they're catching brim, chinkapin, and some bass. Now, the bass fishing in Lake Verrette's been good. Everybody's catching fish in Bell River, and I told you Steve Fontana and them. Well, Steve fished the tournament Saturday. Very disappointed. Now, all the land's open. The wake zone is down, but the water was muddy. A lot of places he was fishing, and I guess the shad spawn was working accordingly, and he didn't find any fish. He caught one big fish. He sent me to me. I'm not going to show you, but he's supposed to send a report too. Yesterday they had another one, another tournament. I didn't get a report from him at Boomer Shoots, but we'll find out. When I get it from them, I'll run it again next week. Just a reminder now, there's some tournaments that are coming up, and I want to mention. Salty Catch, it was all there was down in Lake Charles at the casino. They sent us a thing. It's be coming up in July. The Grand Isle Rodeo, coming up again. Same thing. Grand Isle Rodeo is so far is on. They might have some few different things that have been going on, but it's in that last weekend in July, so be watching it. I ain't heard about the fall pie, but I know we are going to do something with Wish to Fish Kids the Wednesday before the fall pie is usually in Venice, so I'll give you more information on that. Y'all know Swole Fest wasn't canceled. 4th of July weekend is canceled with the Golden Medal Fouchon Rodeo. There's a lot of them canceled. If you want to find out the latest, check out the Morning Advocate and check out the Sportsman Magazine and those people, and they'll let you know. Pretty sure they keep it up with. Talking about information, you want to find out about Toledo Bend? Sabine Parish Tourist Commission has the best newsletter, the best website. They give you water stages. They give you where the fish are being caught, what baits, where they're fishing, top water, crankbaits, drop shot, wherever you want. You all this information on Sac-A-Lait and everything. It's a great report. So if you want to know, you don't have a personal captain or what you want to do, look up Sabine Parish Tourist Commission and get all the latest information. And they put, a lot of people put locations on there, so what part of the lake they're fishing. Now, so far, I think that's it. That's a reminder in the news. Remember the tournament, reminding you to be safe. This virus is still going on, still going on. I ain't got my mask on today, but it's in my pocket somewhere, yeah. And this is still serious. Let's be vigilant. Let's be safe. Go fishing. One of the safest places, safest things you can do. Watching Paradise, Louisiana. God bless Louisiana.
BBQGuys.com presents Paradise, Louisiana. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Louisiana Fish Fry Products, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.